Hello and welcome to another team review. I already did like a similar video yesterday and it got so many views and likes and a lot of people enjoyed it, so I thought, okay, maybe I do a commentary again. But this time around, something that also a lot of people kind of wanted to see is me commentating over battles who are a bit sped up. Because like a lot of people like sped up battles more than like live commentary or like in general battles, because you see more battles in total. And it's actually also enjoyable, so I thought maybe I'd try this today. The team today I'm gonna show you is a team I actually used last season as well, which was kind of actually thought as a meme, but then really grow to my main team for Ultra Premiere, which is kind of hilarious, because we're gonna play Cryogonal. It's like one of the Pokemon I've never seen everybody else use there. Like, I'm the only person basically who uses Cryogonal in Ultra Premiere. But if you look at the thing, it has such a nice move pool. Like, there's Ice Child, Solar Beam, Night Slash. Being able to threaten those water types with the Solar Beam is so nice. Together with that, being on play our beautiful Kingdra in the lead, which has a pretty decent IV. And saying before you see the battles, like, I went positive yesterday, but I would have went way more positive if I had normal luck with Octazooka. If you know, like, Octazooka is a move that has a 50% chance to debuff the opponent's attack drastically by 2 stages. But like, I had just no luck yesterday. I had like 3 props out of like 20 Octazooka or something. It was like horrendous, and I still managed to get like some points with that. I would have been like so much positive yesterday with just having some more luck. But yeah, that's just the case of having a move that relies on a debuff. I just want to normalize it, and that would be also alright, but it's okay. And for the last Pokemon, we have our Ninetales. Let's move into the gameplay. We are starting off here. If you don't know how this team gonna work, it's basically that I have my Cryogonal as a safe swap. We see a Swampert lead into our Kingdra, which is really good for us. Then we see Galvantula carrying into us, and like Galvantula is kind of neutral against everything. I'm gonna stay in a bit here because also Swampert is neutral against everything. Try to get the debuff here, don't get it. So now I'm gonna try to sack on my Cryogonal to catch the move. It's most likely lunch. Yep, I'm gonna get the debuff, but look at how little damage it does. This is a level 50 Galvantula throwing a lunch at my beautiful Cryogonal, and still survives, and I can just farm him down here. And I barely over-tap there, so I don't get the Solar Beam against the Swamp, but that would be such a nice move. But I mean, we're still in a good spot here because we have alignment. We have a Swampert against our Kingdra. And water type attacks do nothing against Kingdra, so we're fine here. We don't get the debuff again, that's why I said like yesterday, it's like horrible. And we see a Hypno from our opponent, that's also an XL, I think it's also like 100% or something, purified Hypno. And now we finally got the debuff on the 3rd Octazooka here, which was like, finally. And this kind of gets us the ability to close out this match with our Ninetales, because we can just farm down here. There's nothing that really can hit us. He only can have Fire Punch, he does super effectively. He does not have that, and even if he had that, we would have been still fine because we got the debuff before. And now he goes into Swampert and quits the match because you know it was already over. Going to the second match. We have a Lapras lead. Lapras is kind of iffy to deal with. Most of the time I'm just gonna stay in with my Kingdra here. Okay, we have some lag. And try to get for 1 Outrage, because you always get to the Outrage before they get to Skull Bash, if I'm correct. And does like a lot of damage. And then I'm just gonna swap into Cryogonal because I need my Kingdra in the bag. Kingdra is basically the only thing that really beats Empoleon in 2 shields. And like, Empoleon is a big problem for this team, and Empoleon is kind of common, so you kind of have to save your Kingdra. But most of the time Empoleon is a lead, because most people just run double Dragon, and this team hard beats double Dragon, luckily. He goes into a Clefable. Clefable is also kind of difficult to deal with. I rather see the Togekiss because we have the Ice Shot on our Cryogonal, which does more damage. But now we're just gonna go for the farm down here with our Ninetales, because then we have some pressure with our Weather Balls against whatever he wants to bring in again. And he brings in Venusaur. That's pretty good for us because we have we're already close to 2 moves. But okay, and he tried to stack there, but I'm gonna switch out into my Kingdra. And now, basically, we're in a really good spot. We have a move start on our Ninetales. We have like energy on this thing, and we can either bait or go straight here and hope that he thinks that we bait. We go straight. And he shields. And if we just baited there, we're better off. And now the only thing he can do is double up to 2 moves and 1 CMP against our Ninetales to win this. And my opponent actually does exactly that move, which wins from the game. If we just baited there, if I just stayed into my Ninetales before, we would have been fine there. But my opponent found his win con. He used it well, and good job to my opponent winning this game. It was actually something that we should have won. Against Ampharos, you can have to keep in mind that the thing can also learn Dragon Pulse. So most of the time I'm just gonna try to stay in and try to get the debuff again. And guess what? We don't get the debuff. We're just so unlucky, like seriously. It's just crazy. It's 50%, we have like 20% rate right now. We just go into our Cryogonal, we take the move here, which is kinda cool. We bait out the Alone and Mug, which we don't really want to see with our Charmer, because it can learn Sludge Wave, and fairies don't really like Sludge Wave, which most people most likely know. We eat the Dark Pulse here, we already have him at half health, even though Alone and Mug resists Night Slash and Solar Beam, so... We also didn't get like his Night Slash boost at all there, just also kinda sad. Now we get Dr. Zuka, we don't get the debuff, but we can still kill him here. We go in our Ninetales. This is 100% only Thunder Punch, and that's like not a move that does a lot of damage, so I'm just gonna take it here. And he has a Dragonite on the back, and that's basically game. Dragonite can't do anything against my Ninetales here. That was also like a tough, like most of the time Kingdra is a kinda neutral in the lead, but then you kinda want to switch out so you can bait something out that beats your Ice type. Okay, Kingdra lead. We're just gonna switch out immediately into our Cryogonal. He goes into Empoleon. And this is like why you have Solar Beam as well. Solar Beam does so much damage to those water types. It's only neutral here because of the steel typing of Empoleon. But still, like, look at the damage. We're bringing so low. But we're just gonna let it go here. That's alright. We just want to get rid of the Empoleon. That's the biggest counter to Ninetales. Like, Ninetales does even lose even in the 1-2 shields, like 2 shields for Ninetales against Empoleon, which is kinda sad. Waterfall damage is just so strong. We're able to farm him down here. He goes back into Kingdra. We're just gonna try to get a shield here. We still have a hard counter for Kingdra in the back, so we're gonna switch out. Exactly. We got the debuff there, which does not matter. Now we're in the Venusaur matchup here. We have like 2 moves advantage, I think, and we have 1 shield advantage, which we should be able to get to 2 Wither Balls before he gets to 3 moves with his Venusaur, because we have like the shield advantage and some moves advantage. And exactly, we get there. He overfarmed there a lot and didn't throw a move, and this is basically over now. Because yeah, there's nothing really he can do. He can try to debuff me here, which I think, yeah, he gets that. It's just kind of crazy. I'm just gonna switch out here to try to catch a move or something. It doesn't matter, like we survive Octazooka. There's no way he can win this at all anymore. Here's a 1-shot away. And good game to my opponent. And the next battle. Roserade lead. Roserade is kind of difficult because you also have to keep in mind that it can learn Dazzling Gleam. So I'm gonna go into my Cryogonal because we have Ice Shot, does a lot of damage. We take 1 Weather Ball Fire here, does like half health, which is okay. You get 1 shield back, and he goes into his Empoleon. He might try to farm me down here. Yes, and I get to the Solar Beam, that's pretty nice. Does he shield this? He does not shield this, and we hit the beam again. And we can farm him down now with our Kingdra. He might get to 2 moves here, I don't know, most likely. Yeah, he gets 2 moves. No need to shield, Redpack doesn't do that much, and yeah, good getting rid of the Empoleon here. What is the switching? He has his own Kingdra in the back, so we switch out immediately. Go into our Ninetales here and shield the Weather Ball, the first one. A Weather Ball would not KO us here, so I'm gonna let this one go, I think. Exactly. And throw my own Weather Ball. And his only play basically is to shield this because he does not want the King Dragons or Ninetales, so we are fine letting this one go, because my game plan for this game is just to close him out with Outrage from our own Kingdra and kill him with this move instead of shielding our Ninetales. And we won this game with 1 shield left. for the next opponent, we have Kingdom against Talonflame. That's basically where we want to see the Talonflame. We still kind of want to shield the Brave Bird, which they most of the time throw right away and then just bail. Exactly, Brave Bird, and go into Umbreon. I'm gonna throw the Octazooka here. You don't have to do that, but if you get the debuff, which we don't get, you're fine. I'm gonna catch a move here on our Ninetales, because Ninetales is just such a nice matchup against Umbreon anyway. We can just farm him all the way down, keep some energy for the Talonflame, which might come in later on, and Weather Ball is also really good against Talonflame. So we're in a really good matchup right now, just being able to farm him down. But if we get the debuff against the Umbreon, we have like way more health at the end here. But it's also kind of okay here because I get to 2 moves, and that's basically all that matters. Exactly, we don't want to give him a lot of farm anyway, so now we have to shield the Brave Bird here again. But we're in the spot where you can just throw the Octazooka whenever it comes in and hope for the debuff. And if you get the debuff, we're basically golden. And guess what? We don't get the debuff. We had just like no luck at all. But now we have still our beautiful Snowflake here. Eating Energy Ball. Doesn't even 2-shot him. One Energy Ball from Obama Snare, which is just like so attack rated. And it just does not even kill him. And now we can go for the next Night Slash. And we just spam those Night Slash out there. We do not KO him here, but we can farm him down. Another Energy Ball does not KO us. Can just farm him down. And we actually get to another Night Slash before the Talonflame can farm us down here, because it's a 5-turn move against a 3-turn move. That was so nice, like Talonflame. What's it called? I forgot the name. Cryogonal. Cryogonal closed on the game here. So nice. Oh, my champ lead is kind of difficult to deal with, actually. It's like always, okay, at least he switched out here. Like, if you have something in the back that's good against it, but like Kingdom loses in the 2 shields, I think, against the champ. So now we go into, we kind of weaken the Sonic there. We of course didn't get the debuff, like why would we? We can go into our Cryogonal. We still get like super effective damage from the superpower, but we can easily tank that. And a Body Slam won't KO us here either. So we can align our Pokemon again, which is all I kind of wanted there. So we can align the Charmer here, and he has Lapras on the back. Lapras on the back is kind of iffy to deal with. Lapras is like, Ice Shot does nothing against me, but like Surf and everything else is kind of difficult for our Charmer. Now we try to get the debuff here against the Lapras, so we have better off there. And we get the debuff, which is kind of huge in this matchup. Because now we can farm him down, basically, I think. Oh no, he goes for Skill Vision and gets a defense boost, which is really good for him. He is 2-stage debuff, but I'm still gonna shield it because he does not get to move with the Machamp. I'm gonna throw here. I have 2 moves stored, he most likely gonna shield, yeah, and I can just get to the next move so I don't risk him to get to a cross drop. And we definitely are able to farm the Lapras down before he gets to a Surf. I don't know how many matches we still have. I think I have like 8 or something here. Some wins, some losses. Talonflame lead. It's also like where we want to see it. Most likely they are gonna Brave Bird here. We're gonna respect that because Brave Bird does, I think, around 60%, something like that. Don't really want to get debuffed right away. Goes into Machamp, I think. It's a normal one. And we get the debuff. Okay, and now we have like an iffy situation here because we don't have shield. This was only cross jump 100%. But Talonflame, I guess this can just farm down basically. But Weather Ball kinda still hurts. We go for 3 Charm there, so we can only give him 1 free turn with his Incinerate. Because he threw 2, and 2 Incinerates are 10 turns, and 3 Charms are 9 turns, and we always 1 CP there basically. Yeah, he Flame Charges at me, which is cool that he at least throw against me. Then he Brave Birds, and he has his own Kingdom in the back. I try to get to the debuff here. Do we get the debuff? We don't. And we have our Cryogonal still. What can a Cryogonal do in this situation? Outrage takes it easily. So we have to go for the Night Slash here. Night Slash won't KO, but might get us close enough to farm him down. 1, 2, 3. Yes, and we have a Night Slash stored right now. Does Night Slash KO the Talonflame? It does. Basically, Cryogonal is our Talonflame Slayer. stun for sleep to have a stun for sleep right now. That's crazy. Not XL though, like not crazy XL at least. It's best buddied, but it like over like level 50 it gets to 2445 I think. And that's only 2239, but still really good Pokemon to use here. We get the D attack drop right away, which is really huge. Now we can go for Rex, it does nothing to us. We can go for another Octazooka here. We hope to get another attack drop, because he's right at an Earthquake right now. And he throws it now. But we're still gonna win this matchup easily here, and we have a lot of energies left. Okay, he goes into Skarmory, I go into a Cryogonal. He switches out into Politoed. Oh no. If you can hit the Solar Beam against a Politoed, Shadow Politoed would die immediately. Okay, he gets another move off. Please. Please let me hit that. And no, he knew it. Most people just don't know the moveset of this thing, so they assume, okay, they don't have something that really can hit water type Pokemon. The Politoed was kinda high health anyway, but this Daddy Shield that really hurt me in the end. If I just went straight for a Night Slash there, I would have been way better off. I shield here, expecting an Earthquake, but he goes for Weather Ball. He loaded up a lot of energy before. We just need the debuff here right now, so we can win this match. And we don't get it, of course. Like, what do you expect? He goes for Sky Attack, which is alright. I have to go for Weather Ball right away and hope that we can somehow farm him down and KO. And it does not even do close enough to kill him here. He is most likely going for a Brave Bird right now. Yeah, he does. And takes us out, so we can farm him down here. But again, one Weather Ball range, and we just barely miss out on the Octazooka. But yeah, if we just went for a Night Slash right away there, we would have been fine. But hey, I mean, Cryogonal did his job here, and I hope I brought you some spice there again. Cryogonal is like a really strong Pokemon actually, like a lot of people underrated. It's just so good as a sales drop in my opinion, just because it does not have a lot of hard counter. You can do a lot against most things, and like this team hard beats Double Dragon, even though like the Empoleon lead matchup is kind of iffy. You have a Charmer in the back if he switches out into Kingdra, and if he has like still Dragonite in the back, you have the Ice Shard damage from Cryogonal, which is just so strong. And this is actually the favorite team for me to use for the last for the last season basically. And it was actually only meant as a meme, but Cryogonal really impressed me. It's like not on everybody's radar, and most people don't even know the moveset, which is always kind of a nice thing. A lot of people just copy teams from other people, and other people also know the teams and what they have in the bag, which is always a problem, because people can just keep stuff in the bag that beats your backlane if they knew it already what you have in the bag. So I hope you enjoyed this little showcase. Tomorrow I have a really cool showcase for an XL Bronzong with 2 Shadow Pokemon in the back. I hope you gonna watch this video as well. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to subscribe. It's free, you can always change your mind. I would appreciate it. And thanks for watching.